And welcome to part 2 of Let's Play Project M Subspace Emissary. In this episode, we are going to the jungle, who is the home of a couple of very familiar, very fun apes. Ape and a chimpanzee. As you saw there, those were some Goombas and some Koopas stealing some bananas from the one and only Donkey Kong. Very reminiscent of the Donkey Kong Country games. Obviously, DK is having kind of a rough time, as, you know, obviously parts of Bowser's army are coming in taking your bananas. It's just a bad day. Just a very bad day. And this is Diddy Kong. He is DK's little buddy. These two are the main characters of the Donkey Kong Country, or the first Donkey Kong Country game, and Donkey Kong Country Returns and Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. And Diddy is the main character in Donkey Kong Country 2. So they've got kind of a rich history. Donkey Kong originally appeared back in the day in the original Donkey Kong in arcades, squaring off against Jumpman, you know, who is Mario, or I've seen a lot of theories that Jumpman is Mario's father, but anyway, that's a very old thing. He made his first appearance, you know, in the manner that you see here in Donkey Kong Country on the Super Nintendo, developed by Rareware. That was a very good game, a very difficult platform. But anyway, DK's, you know, big. He's a big gorilla. He hits things with his fists, kicks things. Down here is a yellow box. And here's the thing about yellow boxes: if you're looking to complete the game 100%, you know, in between maps and everything, you'll see completion percent, you know, whatever you want to call it. And they will, the completion percent will go up when you find the hidden item. And those hidden items include the yellow boxes. So you'll find them kind of scattered around all the levels and everything. You know, it's good to just kind of look around, see the crannies. And here is where you can get an item. This is the Star Rod. It's from Kirby and Paper Mario. And it's, you know, you can shoot a projectile with it, you can do stuff. And another thing that you'll pick up throughout your adventure is trophies. And trophies are kind of a mainstay of Smash Bros. Starting with Melee, you were able to collect trophies for completing stuff in the game, you know, playing a bunch of mini games, playing through that adventure mode, and so on and so forth. You know, they're fun little rewards when you go and look at them in the gallery. They've got like a little bio of the characters and everything. So it's good. I love it. The way I look, like, you're going through, you know, like I said in episode 1, when you're going through this game, the world is very empty, and it's been established that Smash transform into trophies when they're defeated. So I don't know, like, for a while since I've been playing this game, I've rationalized it as when you get a trophy, you're actually saving like a citizen of the world, whatever you call it. This world, as I think is what it's referred to. In whatever Sakurai refers to it. That yellow ball with like a silhouette in it, that is the one-up of this game. You'll find them just kind of scattered around. And here's the thing: lives don't carry over through different levels. It kind of sucks. I'm not exactly a fan of that. And here's another trophy to increase your I'm stupid. I made a really horrible jump and I overcommitted right there, trying to beat up that. So if you want that trophy, right there it is. I'm afraid I'm not going to get 100% of all the items and everything in the game. So this is okay. So in Brawl, you could pick up a bicycle, okay, and you would shoot out like fireballs, run faster. You know, is obviously really spicy. For Project M, they chose Turbo, which is Subspace, really cool. What it does is whenever you attack somebody, you can immediately into anything else. So when it's played properly, it looks like something like out of Marvel's And Lucario's gimmick is that he already cancels his attacks. But anyway, Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong, they have found their bananas. The story is over. But wait. Obviously, the one behind everything is none other than Bowser, the King Koopa himself. You know, this was his army coming through and stealing the bananas with the Goombas and Koopas and bullet bills and everything. So it's a neat crossover, you know, to see the jungle from the Koopa army. But he is obviously working in the same group that Wario is. Poor Donkey Kong. Just can't catch a break. Yeah, it's actually really similar to the plot of Donkey Kong 2. It really is. You know, DK being kidnapped, Diddy's gotta go find him, save him. Except instead of Dixie Kong, replace it with like Star Fox. It's such a weird friendship. We'll get to that when we get to it anyway. This is the plane. It doesn't really have an intro scene. Mario and Pit chasing Angel, you know, trying to catch him and, you know, make him answer for his crimes for sucking that stadium into another dimension. I actually made a mistake here. I actually meant to play him Mario. I thought to myself when I was doing a test for this that I'm like, okay, I should probably play Mario for a second coming up here. And then I didn't, because I think it's a really fun character to play. So, I'll point it out up here, but there's a section up here where you can wall jump Mario to get to the very top. I was actually trying to go back here and kill myself so I could switch to Mario once I realized that's what I had done. I couldn't do that. I'm sorry. Okay, so kill me, but anyway, this is where I was talking about. In regular ball, hits up B, he can kind of fly wherever he wants, and but here, his up B, he takes a shield and does just jump. Well, it's not as I mean, it's balanced, but for a something type situation. So if you want some more stuff, that's where it is. But the music you are hearing here is Guar Plains from Xenoblade Chronicles. It's featured in the trailer for Shulk. Yes. If you're interested in that, like I said earlier, I've modded some fun music. I've kept within the Nintendo motif, you know, where it's gonna match. Everything's gonna match. But you're gonna hear some stuff like, you know, Xenoblade, and, you know, something to make it more closely associated with the character, like the Kirby music that I actually replaced earlier to go along with the same. So it's not gonna be anything like too out there. But I'd hear a Mega Man theme or two later in the game when you get to some more technological areas. Anyway, this level's pretty straightforward. Just run to the right and stuff. Not too much to get into this level. This could have been like this stage. You know, it's I think that this would be Nintendo game. You would be running through like the Mushroom Kingdom, Hyrule, and everything, but you know, Pit Mario caught up with the Subspace Minister, or Ancient Minister, a little bit, but he gets away. So, you know, what are you gonna do? Just keep on a trucking. So that was the plane. Up next is the lake. This is one of my favorite. You know, we're coming up on the second boss of the game, and it's interesting. So back with Diddy Kong, who we immediately left. I wonder what's going on with Kirby. Oh, right back. Anyway, this is our second boss. This is Rayquaza. He originated in the third generation of Pokemon. Ruby Sapphire. I'm not sure if it's actually I don't know. Someone who's big into but anyway, this is Fox Cloud. Fox is kind of a popular character in the competitive community. You'll see why here in a little bit. He considered by many the best character in Melee. He's considered to be pretty good at Smash 4 and Smash 16. Project M, he's just as good as he was, if not better than he was in Melee, for the sole fact that he's easy. Anyway, this is Fox. He's a very fast character. He can cancel his down B, which is a reflector, but which you saw in the cutscene, generally referred to as shine. Anytime that I talk about it, it's going to shine. I love the image of Fox going Melee all over Quasar. You know, as you can see, he's very fast. Reflector to knock that energy ball back into Quasar. But anyway, Quasar's got up a lot of attacks. He'll sit on one his tail, he'll fly back and forth, he'll go into the ground, try and attack you, he'll lightning bolts at you, but he's really you know, here it's really not really dodge those attacks. You know, here he is just flying left and right. Now see, here's the funny thing. Rayquaza, if I'm correct, is a sky Pokemon. Yet here, I love that. I love it. Shiny. Shiny with Anyway, yeah, if I recall correctly, he's supposed to be a sky Pokemon. Or like fighting in the sky. But here he's in the water. And it doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't get it. I don't know. Like, there's a popular theory going around that, like, Fox, you know, in an earlier cutscene, you see him, like, getting shot down in the halberd, you know, by the halberd, flies to the sky, whatever, and, he, like, the theory is that he hit Rayquaza on his way down. So, I don't know. But anyway, this is the, you know, the second part of the lake. I think it's actually a really neat level. You go over here to the left, box. Clear, if you're like me, yeah, I'm saving the world. But it's really neat. The music is a remix of Ramble Blast in both the original game and here with my modified music, which is one of the best songs from. I just like this remix a little bit better. It's chill, really crystally. Ramble Blast is good. Donkey Kong Country 2 is a great game. If you haven't played it, it's very much worth it to go with. But Fox makes such quick work of a lot of enemies in this game. And ironically, it's in the same manner that he makes quick work of a lot of players as well. You know, as you saw there with those big sheep. You know, their whole thing is they're asleep until they're hit. And when they're hit, they wake up and they charge at you because you woke them the fuck up, dick. But Shine, you know, Melee and Project, it's got a set knot. It's got a set angle that's send you down. I think that's hey, you know, this isn't a real player. I'm not going to be horrible, but this is right? But with Shine will send a lot of the enemies in Subspace into hit stun, which is going to allow you to keep hitting, like, you know, down here, like right here. Just, I don't know, I can't hold Shine with shit. That's what I was trying to do right there. But, you know, doing toxic down here, that's a little drill kick, like drill and shine. You know, that usually unlocks a lot of things. Like, let you do whatever, which is awesome. It's also a really good get-off move. You saw there that yeah, we had more time. And the thing about Shine is you can actually cancel it out. So, and that's not wrong, I'm pretty sure the game is 60%, which makes it pretty quick. Anyway, this is kind of wraps up. Up here, there's a door that you go up here, not use just block going up. And up top here is another yellow box. Grab it, run back out. Oh goodness. But not much to say about this one, really. I mean, deflect bullet bills. Wow, I actually only missed one bullet bill out of that entire thing. And that thing that I just threw, it's a trophy stick. At higher difficulties, they'll spawn a little bit more frequent. And what they do is throw enemies. I love boys. But anyway, when you throw them at enemies, if they're at loading, you can turn them into trophies. Collect trophies for your gallery. Further coming up to the boss here, the very familiar Koopa that I'm sure everybody knows about. Everybody probably wants to have anybody not know who it is. But, oh well. How does that even work? Like, even in the realms of Nintendo, how does that work? But anyway, this is False Bowser. Weird thing here is, I don't know why, but your lives are the same. Also, everybody hail the Smash 4 console, because that's what I've been playing lately, and I actually play a lot of thought game. But I tried to be fancy and show off a little bit. I'd shine Spike with the King of Koopas, and I died for it. And I'm like, okay, well, I can show off again. Leave the coffee, show off, killing. This is easy. Off stage, and I miss again. And here's the sad part: is I actually used to main Diddy back in the day, but I digress. I'll have to re-practice at this game so I don't play like garbage anymore. But Bowser is defeated, but it's a fake, so it didn't really mean anything. But anyway, so that is the lake, and I will see you